Welcome back everybody to another episode of the Roma career mode on FC26. It has been a while, I know, but we are finally back good and proper. And this could be the final episode of the season. It is episode 10, we are in the month of April. May will come at the end of this episode, but first of all, we carry on with the Champions League and we take on Ajax away from home. It's a slow start to the game, but in the 24th minute, the first chance comes our way with Matthias Sule putting the ball over the top for a Mega, whose header loops over the goalkeeper but hits the post. And now we're already into the second half, so a very slow start to the match. This is the next chance of the entire game. Mega out wide to Alex Valle, Manu Kone to El Ainaoui, and Wesley's come inside and hit a rocket on his left foot into the top corner of the net, and Roma take the lead in this Champions League quarter-final. But after we took the lead, Ajax started to grow into the game, and Fitzjim with a great ball through to Semi Kilisoi, and he equalises for the Dutch side just like that. And I very quickly went and made some substitutions after that. Right at the death, we might have a chance here with Saud Abdul Hamid, who's advancing into the box, and his shot is saved by pass. And in the end, it's a draw at the Johan Cruyff Arena. And so we go to the second leg in Rome, and we waste absolutely no time in getting stuck in as we take the lead in the 6th minute through guess who? Emmanuel Omega. Into the 13th minute, and we have a corner that's whipped in by Ryan, and Omega with another header which hits the crossbar, doesn't go over the line, and Ajax clear. But in the 26th minute, Ajax don't do very well at dealing with another rocket from Manu Kone. It's 2-0 to Roma, and we now have a 2-goal advantage on aggregate. But then Ajax score a goal, which I promise is not a replay from the first match. Semi Kilisoi, exactly the same kind of goal, and it's 2-1. And in the second half, Ajax came out of the blocks flying as Semi Kilisoi once again with another chance, this time saved by Svilar. And we were struggling, we were really struggling. Semi Kilisoi with a ball through to Gluck, and he's through on goal here. Oscar Gluck goes for the shot and it deflects in off Jakub Kivior. It wrong foots Mile Svilar in the goal, and Ajax have pulled it back from 3-1 down. It's now 3-3 on aggregate. So into extra time we go, and Manu Kone loses it in the midfield, wins it back, but then Larson loses out in midfield. Ajax being a real threat here. It's not very pretty football, but they found a way through, and Carrizo has put Ajax into the lead from 2-0 down to 3-2 up on the night, and from 2-1 down to 4-3 up on aggregate. But we are Roma, we do not back down, we do not give up, and Matis Tel shows us why we signed him. What about that for a goal? Instant response, you can't get more instant than that. Matis Tel levels it up again, and it's level on the night once again. We're now right at the end of extra time, and Reguer with a cross into the box. It's not won well by Manu Kone, but Svilar collects. That is the end of extra time, and you know what that means. It's time for penalties. Matis Tel the first to step up for Roma, and he puts it in the top right corner. Davy Klaassen for Ajax, and it's in the bottom left corner, just out of Svilar's reach. And now it's Matthias Sule to put us back ahead. No! Pass makes the save. So it's Carrizo for Ajax to potentially put them ahead in the shootout for the first time, and he does with a penalty down the middle. And now it's Ibrahim Mazza's turn to try and get us back level, and he does so with a penalty into the top right corner. Next up is Oscar Gluck, Ajax's second goal scorer of the night, and he also goes down the middle and sends Svilar diving the wrong way. Alex Valle, our January signing, he goes down the middle and leaves the goalkeeper with no chance. Semi Kilisoi, a goal scorer in both legs for Ajax, has his penalty put right into the top left corner. And now the pressure is all on Wesley. If he misses, Roma are out, but he certainly does not miss. It is side netting from Wesley. But now, Mile Svilar has the chance to make himself a hero. It's stir between us and the semi-final. Mile Svilar has to save this, and he does. He guesses the right way, and we're now into sudden death as Hugo Larsson is the next to step up and pass. Returns with another save, and now Ajax have the chance to win again with Reguer He steps up to take the penalty and Svilar makes another save. He equals pass. And now Roma's captain Manu Kone to step up and smash it into the top right corner. And now can Svilar make himself a hero again? He's already done it once. It's Hume to step up for Ajax. Can Svilar save it? No, he can't. It is side netting from Hume. So now we go on to the players who really shouldn't be taking penalties. Wesley Fofana, top left corner, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And now it's Bas for Ajax. Miss and Ajax are out. Svilar doesn't guess the right way, sticks to the middle and Bas puts it in. Umar Saleh now with a penalty for Roma to try and get them back ahead and does so. It's a brilliant penalty from Umar Saleh. It's now Ko Itakura for Ajax to step up and try and keep them in it, and he does. Svilar guesses the right way but doesn't get there quick enough. Jakub Kivior now to step up and smash it into the top right corner. It's 8-7 on penalties to Roma. And now Takahiro Tomiyasu for Ajax. He steps up. Svilar guesses the right way. And Roma, against all the odds, have made it through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Mile Svilar is the hero in the shootout. And we carry on. Apart from the first penalty, I just did all of that in one take. I need to breathe. Nope, no breathing for me. It's a top of the table clash between Roma and AC Milan. And it's all action straight from the off. In the 11th minute, AC Milan lose it in defence and Ibrahim Maza is onto it now. Running into the box, the keeper's come out to meet him, but he wasn't quick enough and Maza was able to get his cross in for a mega to head in. 1-0 to Roma in the 13th minute. 28th minute now and Ibrahim Maza on the left hand side cuts back in onto his right foot and plays a lovely ball over the top for Emmanuel Omega. Surely he's not missing from this position. He is missing from that position. Unai Simon with a brilliant save. But I don't think there's anything that Unai Simon can do about this bullet header from Gianluca Mancini. What a header that is, and Roma double their lead. This match has definitely not had the feel of a top of the table clash, as we have just absolutely dominated AC Milan. And as you can see, I've started this highlight from the goal kick because we don't lose the ball at any point in this attack, as Brian Zaragoza is the one to finish it off and make it 3-0. Back to front just like that. What a goal to finish off this match. But now it's time for our Champions League semi-final, and it's against Inter Milan. I mean, we literally can't get away from these guys. But it's fine, because if we do this in the first minute every time, then I don't mind how many times we play Inter Milan. We're literally in the first minute, and Emmanuel Omega has scored a looping header. That's 1-0 to Roma already. Into the 7th minute and we've made an unbelievably fast start to this game. Speaking of fast, here's Wesley on the ball. He cuts back with a fake Rabona and plays it into Ibrahim Maza, who doubles our lead in just the 8th minute. I have no idea what's going on here. We are just too good for Inter Milan right now. Or are we, as Fratesi puts a ball over the top and Esposito scores a header, and 12 minutes into this match it's already 2-1. But one thing we're very good at doing is catching teams on the counter-attack, and Ryan finds Ibrahim Maza, who is in so much space, gets it onto his right foot and restores our 2-goal lead. It is 3-1 to Roma inside just half an hour. You can tell both teams really want it. It's such an open game. As another ball over the top for Emmanuel Omega, and that is an unbelievable save from Jan Sommer. Second half, pretty much more of the same. Maza down the left-hand side, onto his right foot, chipping it into the box. Omega wins that. Ryan turns brilliantly, and it is 4-1 to Roma. But as I said, it's a very open game, and Inter Milan get 1 goal back. The match at the Stadio Olimpico is going to be an all-timer of a semi-final. Just before we move on to the live commentary part of this episode, you may notice that my microphone sounds a bit different. Between recording that and recording this part, I have fixed my settings. The gain was way too high on my microphone. So I do sound a bit different in the live part, but I promise you that when the next episode comes out, that will all be fixed, as you've been able to hear so far. Fair warning though, I might deafen you a bit, so brace yourselves. We also had 4 simulated games during the course of April as well. A 1-1 draw against Bologna in the league, a 4-1 loss to Fiorentina in the league, a 2-2 draw against Inter in the cup, which we ended up winning, and a 2-0 loss to Atalanta. Terrible month for us league-wise. I've only just clocked that we could be nearing the end of the series here. We're in the Champions League semi-finals. We've got one leg of that left. We've got the Coppa Italia final in this month as well. We have slipped in the league slightly thanks to the simulated games from the last month, but we still have a very good chance of winning it. If everything goes to plan, then we're near the end of the series. I will say though, if we win one thing and not the other, say we win the Champions League and not the league, then I will focus on the thing we haven't won next season only. So if we win the Champions League this season and not the league, then the full focus for next season is on the league. But we have got a packed final month to go. The month of May, we've got 6 matches in here already, like I said, including the Champions League semi-final, second leg against Inter Milan, and the Coppa Italia final against Napoli, plus 4 league games to try and save our league season, because we've led the league for a long time this season, and now all of a sudden we're 6 points behind Juventus. So we're going to simulate this first game away at Palermo, and it's going to be a 2-0 win. Okay, we're back on track. That was our game in hand apparently, so we are only 3 points behind Juventus now. But this is probably, well, at the moment it's the biggest game of the episode. That could change as the episode goes on, but it is Inter Milan at home. We're 4-2 up on aggregate, but as you saw, the first leg was a very open game, and as you saw against Ajax, anything can happen. We have got Ibrahim Maza starting this match, as in the last month he has proved to be very, very good for us. It's Roma against Inter Milan for a place in the Champions League final. Here we go now, Ryan on this right-hand side. He's got the pace. Look at the pace on Ryan. The defenders can't get anywhere near him. He's in the box. Great save from Sommer, but Emega is there to follow up. And we make the lead even bigger. It's a 3-goal lead for AC Milan now. They need at least 4 to win. And it's Emega's 14th goal in the Champions League this season. The record, apparently, according to the game, is 17. He is well on his way. Alinawi out wide. Here is Ibrahim Maza. I need Emega to make a run here, really. He's making one. Maza plays it towards him. Maza's going to get it back here. Play it inside. It's Ryan! And that's a good save from Sommer. Oh, no, this is a problem. Memphis Depay is in. And Svilar stands firm and saves it. Oh, nice skill that from Memphis Depay. Quick feet. It's Bonnie! And he's scored at the near post. I tried to keep Svilar at the far post, but Bonnie saw it. Went to the near post. It's 1-1. Oh, that's a great ball through. And Bonnie has another shot, and it's saved by Svilar. Oh, get that out. Jeez, I'm not doing that again. Oh, Memphis Depay. Lovely feet again. It's Bonnie again! And he scored once again at the near post, and Inter Milan are halfway to the total they need to win. Memphis Depay and his stepovers are doing us in, and Bonnie is just, he's always in there. Here is Bonnie again, stretching the defence, but Fofana's equal to him this time, but we've lost it to him anyway, and Fofana is back there to block. Oh, they're taking off Memphis Depay. Interesting. Esposito coming on. Depay's been one of their better players. Dorgu making the run on the underlap. That is brilliant from Patrick Dorgu to play it inside, and Emmanuel Emega's shot is saved by Sommer. Ryan, what the hell was that? That was meant to go to Wesley. Don't tell me that pass is going to do me in. Here is Nico Williams. Svilar's come out. And a pass that I aimed towards Wesley that decided to go towards Emega, that I literally aimed like that, pretty much. Like that. And it went like there. Cheers, game. 5-all on aggregate now. We will not let the game win. Wesley's corner again. It's not really near anyone. It's going to fall for Ryan. It's going to fall for Emega instead. Oh, he's finished it. Emmanuel Emega, what a goal. 15 goals in 15 Champions League games. That corner didn't work as intended, but it worked nonetheless. So it falls to Ryan. He chests it down, hits a terrible shot straight to Emega, who hits a not so terrible shot. Has that goal just fired us to the Champions League final? It might well have done. What's even more amazing, or funny in a way, is the fact that the other semi-final is Real Madrid against Juventus. So not only could we be challenging Juventus to win Serie A. We could be challenging them to win the Champions League as well. And here goes Omega. This is surely it now. He's through on goal to finish off Inter Milan. Oh no, Jan Sommer's pulled off a brilliant save. We've still got a chance though. Manu Kone, Larsson's free on the edge of the box, shot blocked by Bissek, but Larsson at the second attempt has done it! The substitute, Hugo Larsson, with his first goal, I think, of the entire season, let alone in the Champions League. The midfielder, who's been pretty useless, in all honesty, this season, has come up with a ginormous goal in the context of our season. And after all that, we've restored the 2-goal advantage that we had at the start of this match. We've got 3 minutes of added time. It is not over yet. DiMarco plays it short to Bastoni. In the middle for Esposito. Barella through. Esposito! Right, I think it's pass around the back time. This is a Champions League semi-final for the ages, by the way. 4-2 to Roma in the first leg, 4-3 to Inter in the second leg. Inter have done all they can, but it's not going to be enough, and Roma are through to the Champions League final. We were made to work for it, but we have overcome every single obstacle. Champions League final, here we come. And it will be Real Madrid that we face in the Champions League final. They've beaten Juventus 4-1 on aggregate. So that means that this definitely is not the last episode of the series, because the Champions League final will be an episode on its own. Okay, we've got 4 games left of this episode, 3 league games and 1 cup final. Let's do this thing. Juventus aren't slipping up though. They have won their match and we have the game in hand. So we're behind them the whole time. We need to wait for them. We need them to slip up first. But we just need to keep on pushing right now and beat everything that stands in our way. Roma against Como. We can't slip up at all. We need to win every single match that remains in the league, because if we don't do that, we don't win the league. Ball through, it's Batterina. Oh, that's brilliant feet. Great save, Kinski. Get that out of there, Dorgu.
12 seconds later.
Here's Batterina. It's a great ball through, and Duvikas puts Como 1-0 up. Our defence can't deal with anything right now. We're literally having to just score more than the opposition. It's a lovely 1-2 though between Duvikas and Batterina, and it's a great finish. Well, with every obstacle that's stood in our way so far this season, or at least in this episode as well, we have overcome it. So we need to do the same here now, and I've got full faith that we can. Dorgu, nice ball over. Here is Ibrahim Maza. Play back, Omega. Easy stuff. 1-1. Emmanuel Omega continues his goal scoring form. 27 in the league and 15 in the Champions League. I don't even know how many he's got in the Coppa Italia, but he's got a lot of goals this season. Got his foot there just before the defender as well. Oh no, this isn't good. I can see a run through there and there's nothing I can do about it. Fofana's going to try and catch up Batterina if he can, and he did, but it's... I need to stop trying to move the goalkeeper and just trust it, because I've done it again where I've tried to move him far post in anticipation of the shot, and he's not shot. So Batterina scores at the near post and we're behind again. Dorgu, brilliant chest down there from Patrick Dorgu. And now he's out wide. We're going to have to do the cross again, are we? No, this time we're going to pass it inside to him instead. Emmanuel Omega, oh, it's saved by Odero. I'm not going to shoot here. What I'm going to do is let Matthias Soulé run over this and then pass it to him afterwards. Here he goes, Matthias Soulé, he's in! Just like clockwork. The 2 attacking mids combine. Maza with the ball through to Soulé, and that was pretty easy in fairness. Here is a Dyer on the right-hand side for Como. Cross comes in. Soulé just about wins that, and he needed to. Well, we have just brought on Ryan, and he's going to put this ball into the box. Ryan with a curling free kick, and Mega's on the end of it! Come on! That is massive! He is massive! Emmanuel Omega does it again. Ryan, with his first touch, provides an assist from the free kick. And Emmanuel Omega, as always, is there. Look at how high he jumps. He's so much higher than any other player in the Como team. And oh my days, the curl on that header. You can just tell now that these Roma players want it more. They want it more than the Como players. Here is Ibrahim Maza. Checks back. Crosses. Ryan at the far post. He makes the difference. He's come on as a substitute and got a goal and an assist. 4-2 to Roma. And it's full time. A 4-2 win. Hope was fading a little bit in that second half when we were 2-1 down, but like I said, we just had that little bit extra on Como, and we have proved that we have players that can make the difference. Ryan made the difference, 4-2 to Roma. Still just at 3 points behind Juventus. We need them to slip up. It's as simple as that. We need them to lose, really. They've even got the goal difference on us as well, which is a bit frustrating. We've conceded way too many goals this season. So it's a bit of a stretch to say that we're going to win the league, because we need Juventus to lose and we need to win by a lot. But our focus now shifts to the third competition of this part of the episode. And I have changed the team up quite a bit. I have not played a single match in this competition for 2 straight seasons, and we've reached the final both times. This time last season, we lost the final to Bologna, I think it was. Now we have an even tougher opponent in Napoli. But I've switched the team up, given some of the more backup players a chance to play, and now we're ready to go. It is Roma against Napoli, the Coppa Italia final. Nice run that from Ryan, and he's in behind. Here is Ryan. Oh, what a finish that is! We didn't get a goal in the final last year. We have won this year, courtesy of Ryan. I was not expecting him to finish that as well as he did, but he just smashed that, and I'm surprised the keeper didn't get anywhere near it. Ryan's header on. Tell, yes, he's got it ahead of the defender, Mattis Tell. He's in here for 2. Yes! We could have another trophy on the way here. I say another trophy, we haven't won one yet. We could have our first trophy on the way here, the Coppa Italia. I don't normally win the cup competitions. It shows how good Mattis Tell is, the fact that I put the trust in him to start this match. Obviously a mega is just mega, as we've said. Nice play. Here is Wesley, and here goes Mattis Tell again. First time effort over the bar this time. They've just passed it around our entire midfield there, and they've taken one of our defenders out of the game as well. This is a brilliant attack from Napoli. We're not going to get anywhere near David Neres here. Kinski's got to come out strong, and he has done. What a save. Oh, Tell's stolen it. He's going to chip. He's going to chip, and it's in. It is in. We're about to do to Napoli what Bologna did to us last season. 3-0 to Roma in the Coppa Italia final, and 2 for Mattis Tell. This is what we need to do in the league. We need to score maximum goals with minimum conceding to catch the goal difference up to Juventus if they slip up. Here's Noah Lang. We need to not concede now. I've said that, please. Oh my days. Look at that for skill. Manu Kone, the captain, is back there to defend. Oh wow, that skill has taken 2 of our defenders out of the game there. Abdulhamid needs to get back. Solei's tried to get there, and Dovbyk, of course he has. Dovbyk scores against us. We sold him to Napoli in January of season 1, and he has finally taken his chance to haunt us, albeit a consolation goal. Just 2 minutes to go before we lift our first silverware of this save. Alex Valle tries to get a cross in. He does get one in eventually. It's headed back by Buongiorno, and that is it. Roma have won their first silverware of this series. It's the Coppa Italia, a tournament I never thought I'd win in this save, simply just because I don't play the cup competitions. The only games I've played in this competition are the 2 finals, and we finally won it at the second attempt. Let's leave you with the celebration, shall we? Manu Kone lifts his first piece of silverware as the captain of Roma, and he's happy. Look at the scenes. The players finally have a reason to celebrate. We have a trophy. Let's go and try and win the other 2. Let's complete the treble. As mad as it is, I'm simulating this game against Udinese because our final game of the season is against Lazio. It's a 2-1 win over Udinese. I want to see what's happened to Juventus. Juventus have slipped up. They drew their last game and we can overtake them. Unbelievably, our final game of the season is the derby against Lazio. We could win the league at the Olimpico against our big derby rivals who also play at the Stadio Olimpico. Very interesting final round of fixtures. We've got Roma against Lazio. We've also got Inter Milan against AC Milan. Very strange final fixtures. But this is it for us. Lazio at home. It's whoever betters whose result. Roma against Lazio to win the league. We just need to not overthink this and play it calm. Just play it calm. The result will come if we do.
A few inches later.
Here is Nuno Tavares making a run all the way through. Svilar's come out. That's a brilliant save. We need to not overthink it and just play it calm, yeah? We've conceded in the first 5 minutes. Cancellieri. It's a great save initially from Svilar, but obviously there was no one there to back him up, and Cancellieri puts it into the empty net. Here goes Ibrahim Maza down the left-hand side. Play it inside. Emmanuel Omega picks it up. Oh, no. No. That was also all from letting Nuno Tavares, of all people, just run through the middle of our defence. Sakanyi's in here. Svilar saves. Oh, we were so close to going 2-0 down there. This isn't good. Lazio are on the attack again. Cancellieri to El Kaabi. Oh, Cancellieri's in. Oh, no. We are absolutely bottling this. Here we go now. Omega's just decided to stop running on the edge of the area. It's ridiculous. Manu Kone's shot caused issues. El Ainaoui wins the header. Manu Kone's now at the far post, and he's got it back. And oh my god. That's 2 efforts now where Lazio would have scored them and we haven't scored them. How's that gone wide? The goal's right there. Here's Nuno Tavares with the cross in. Kivior's head has gone straight to El Kaabi, and luckily El Ainaoui, his international teammate, has stuck a foot in there at the last. Oh, Omega's got it. He's not handballed it. Here we go. Come on, Emmanuel. Show your worth. It's gone through Provedel. We have a chance. The shot was too powerful for Provedel to handle. And in the end, Omega's presence meant that Provedel couldn't do anything about trying to keep it out at the second attempt. A goal on the stroke of half-time. That is one of the best times to score. Oh no, wait, Ryan's got it. Here he goes. Here's Ryan. Go on, equalise! Come on, pick the ball up. Let's go and win this match. Oh, Soleil, that's not a good header at all. We've lost it already. Omar Soleil, you're going to have to come off for that, I'm afraid. We're going for the title. We take the lead in the first time of the match, and then you do that. That's not on. Here goes Dorgu. He's going to have to try something here. He's got inside. Patrick Dorgu! We've been flashbanged by the game. I don't care. Patrick Dorgu! Is he the hero to win us the league? What is going on with the game? He has scored the 3rd and the 4th goal. Emeka ducked perfectly there. He would have been given offside. He actually wouldn't have been given offside, but he would have been well in the way. Oh my god. I'll tell you what, again, it's Emeka's presence that has got in the way of the goalkeeper there. Please, don't you dare. Thank you, Jakub Kivior. Bosh! Get that out of there. Right, have we won the league? Have we? I don't think we have. After all that, I think Juventus are the ones to have won the league. We're happy that we're in the Champions League again, but I think the league title was a step too far. We bottled it in April, and that has cost us the league title by the looks of it. Juventus won it by 1 point, 84 to 83. It is a shame. It's a real shame, and it's a weird situation now because I could win the Champions League before winning the league. It's exactly the same as the Blackpool save. So so the series is not done yet, that is for sure. If we win the Champions League in the next episode, the series is not done. We will go for the league next season, regardless of whether we win the Champions League in the next episode. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more, and if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell somewhere near the subscribe button and you'll get a notification every time I upload if you go ahead and select all notifications. Until next time, thanks so much for watching and peace.